So my friend Danny needed a short promo for his food truck before opening and contacted me to shoot it. We wanted to focus on the food he was going to be preparing and the process of putting together one of his burgers. Danny is a really cool guy and was going to be preparing that burger step by step. We broke down the process of putting it together and planned the shoot in order. We did try to use the Weeble S, but having two people inside an already confined space of a food truck, plus not being able to change the focal length easily without having to rebalance the gimbal, we decided to shoot handheld. I shot on my GH4 in 1080p 60fps so we could speed ramp certain shots for those smooth slow motion segments. By speeding up and slowing down certain sections of the shot, it made it a bit more dramatic as well as transition movement between two shots. For lighting, we tried to use as much natural lighting as possible, using only a softbox to fill and one of those small on-camera LEDs with a filter diffuser for some close-ups. We shot in order and took multiple takes. Sometimes I didn't quite nail the focus, sometimes the food just wasn't placed right, and sometimes gravity was just being gravity. For the edit, my first step is always organizing everything into the correct folders and subfolders. I edit on DaVinci 16, so starting from the media tab, I'm sure to have everything sorted before I even start the edit itself. I go in clip by clip and check every single take. I make sure while on set to have at least 2 good takes of every clip, especially those which are going to be used in some form of transition. Putting it together, we planned on some shots to have a speed ramp effect, so that was the first thing I do. I have some flame transitions from a previous project, so I put those where they made sense too. While editing, I realized the track was just a bit too short, so I looped the segment and blended it in to make it slightly longer seamlessly, and this sounded perfectly fine to me, so that's what we went with. The next step was adding a bit of sound effects to further push the feeling and the vibe of the food truck and the environment. I got my sound effects from freesound.org and placed them underneath the shots of the burgers on the grill, the knife, the spatula, the fryer, and more. I added a few whooshes and low rumbles during pans and tilts too. To avoid repeating the same sound over and over, I pitch shifted certain sounds to add some variety. When it came to color grading, I simply corrected all the shots to each other first. Since I shot in a flat profile, this was relatively easy. Some shots with whip bands from different lighting in the van, from like outside to inside, needed 2 different corrections for each side of the pan. So I simply cut the clip mid-pan, graded each side as needed, and added a crossfade. When I was happy with the result, I nested everything into a compound clip, added a lot I was happy with, and added a slide vignette overall. And here's the end result. Thanks for watching my workflow behind the scenes. I encourage you to visit Rockenberger if you're in the area. Super massive thanks to my friend Simon for filming these behind the scenes shots. I might be doing some more of these behind the scenes look at my work, so subscribe or like or yeah.